Right guys, welcome back to MSD Systems YouTube channel. Today we're going to be going through a bit of a session and just chatting some shit, to be honest with you. I've kind of got a little bit of time spare for a couple of days. Being at World's Strongest Man was amazing, but it kind of fucked up my schedule training. So when I've come back, I've kind of got, I meant to start Monday's session next week, today, and I just can't be arsed flipping my week around. So I'm going to do a couple of bodybuilding sessions and then get back into it next week based on what's going to happen. So today I'm going to be taking you through a back session, but I wanted to talk about as well my Europe's entry and training for Europe's Strongest Man under 90, and I was supposed to do an SCL show under 90 as well. But basically, I've just decided, I've been speaking to a lot of people and been thinking a lot, and I've been eating like a rabbit for fucking 18 months now, and my knee's good, my body, I feel in the best shape of my life, but I feel like the nutritional side of stuff is holding me back a lot. So I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna go up a weight class. But then I thought to myself, don't really excite me doing 105s, no offense 105ers. And I thought, you know what, let's set a little goal, like a 2-year goal, to try and qualify to England's Strongest Man open weights. Because I've already done England's 80, England's 90, England's 105. I thought it'd be pretty cool to try and complete the set. So I've spoke to Max McCall, who does my nutrition. I've worked with Max for years. He's gonna piece together a plan for me. And yeah, I'm gonna try and go up in weight. There's no goal body weight, I don't wanna be a certain weight. I just wanna be in a decent surplus and have good performance nutrition, so I'm able to keep getting stronger faster, and it should help me stay more injury niggle free as well, because I think that's another factor that was leading to my decision, was in the calorie deficit all the time. I just feel like I'm frail, guys. It's the best way to explain it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Training wise, it's going to be more hypertrophy focused, and it's going to be more focused on actually adding some muscle tissue, because if anyone fucking cares, for the last 18 months, I had to get down to like 96 to make 90. I've had to remove, I haven't trained back for like 18 months properly. I haven't trained my arms, delts, I've not done any hypertrophy work. I've just purely done strength training and restorative exercise, and it helped me atrophy and lose tissue to get to like 95, 96 area. But because of muscle memory, previously having tissue and obviously my training age and stuff, as soon as I up my calories and do hypertrophy work, I'm going to shoot straight back to where I was before. So the physique changes and body weight changes are going to be pretty quick, I imagine, because it's not like new tissue I'm trying to gain. I'm actually going back to where I've been before. So it's pretty cool, and I'm excited for the new challenge. Really looking forward to it, actually. This is another reason why I made the decision, guys, is I've got that bug back and that fire back for training, but not just training, but competing. And I feel like if I got back to my best in terms of top end strength with no body weight restriction, I feel like qualifying for England is a pretty realistic target. Maybe not next year, but definitely the year after. I think it's pretty realistic. So yeah, we're going for a back session today. I'm gonna have the worst DOMs ever tomorrow, but hopefully we get some big wings and can put some size back on. It's a bit of a wing setup, but I wanted to, when I do my back, I want to get as much protraction and reach as possible, and then I'm going to retract before I row. These handles are nice, but I was hitting the stack before I actually got any good stretch through my scapula, so these blocks work okay, we'll go with this. Nothing crazy, I'm just gonna go for about 3 sets of 10 or something like that. On probably like 6 exercises roughly, and then we'll see. That's it. I'll just call it there on those rows. Just call my first exercise like a bit of a warm up, and then I'll go a bit heavier on the others. So on these lat pull downs, I'm going to cheat fuck out of them. I really like cheaty pull downs where you just rag them and then kind of control the eccentric. There's always this like separation in the bodybuilding scene about people that train optimally with specific leverages and trying to get as much tension on the muscle with slow tempo as possible, etc. And then the old school way is just slinging big tin. I love both. I'm a man of exercise science, I'm a man who loves slinging tin. So all my training is always a blend, and I go with what feels best. And lat pull downs, I just love throwing weight around like a fucking madman. Go a bit more strict on the other movements, but I just think throwing weight around on lat pull down fucking just lights your back up like crazy. Doing it strict obviously works as well, but I think it's best to find your blend, like which movements do I like slow, controlled, thoughtful, which movements just to go a bit ham on. Depressing how weak I am on lats now. Surprising what not training them for 2 years does. I actually remember I've done that stack for a set of, I got like 23 or something. So I did a set of 20 on it, but if you get to 20 you just keep going, don't you? I got like 23. Doing fucking 8 rep max on it now. Probably go on this supination row. Optimal crew, I love this one. So what I'm doing is taking a supinated grip and do a unilateral so that I can offset my feet, and I'm going to move slightly across the pad so my right chest plate's on here, and this way I can reach further forward and allow my scapula to pull round. And as I come back, I can rotate. So I've got my rib cage moving. I'm able to create loads of length through that scap and protraction. Rib cage is rotating, so the lat's going to work better. And I'm going to go quite a slow tempo on this one. So opposite to fucking flinging it around on lat pull down. Got a lovely crack in my upper back then. When you pin your chest and really rotate round, you pull that scap and you create expansion in your posterior rib cage, and I just got a lovely crack because my rotation felt a bit restricted on this left side, and then I got a little pop. Felt better after that. Yeah, I'm gonna stay far from failure today. I'm just gonna go for the emotions because, like I said, I've not trained a lat in years. So even if I stop now, I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. So we're gonna keep it reasonable. Bit of a boring one to watch, I imagine, today, guys. But we wanted to get in we're gonna upload more YouTube. I wanted to get in the habit of just getting it done. So. Yeah, I didn't want to just skip out because I was doing some back work. I thought we'll just get cracking and I could chat a bit of shit. So I'll just keep saying wherever the foot comes to mind. What's a good back machine, H?
I just love the single arm pull downs on that one.
Yeah, I might do a single arm pull down actually, yeah. I'll do a single arm pull down.
Keep your elbows on the foot.
It's like you plan a bro day, guys, you just fucking wing it. I like to go opposite arm to handle, so that when I come up, I'm reaching and creating. What I'll do is I'll tuck this rib down and reach up, then expand all this side, and then we'll kind of rotate in. So think about my lat, it's kind of opening up and then it's closing down. Whereas if I were to grab this side, it would end up being more, I'm kind of more neutral. It's harder to get this rotate in. It's harder to expand and close. In fact, it's impossible to expand and close. So that's why I'm doing it this way. So I'll tuck and then I'll kind of come down. And I'll just kind of feel it out. Flow with it. Really like this movement. I program this a lot for clients because it's really good for people that have tight lats, as they like to call them. Everyone says they've got tight fucking lats. So as I'm going through these, I'm feeling my range open up nicely because I'm allowing my rib cage to expand. And when your rib cage is expanding, guys, the scapula can move more freely around it. And when the scapula moves freely around the ribs, it's able to go overhead easier. And that's often the problem, not tight lats. But it's a strange concept to grasp. Until you know what you're doing, you don't really know what you're doing. Something to be said, guys, about doing a couple of weeks just in the gym, hitting machines and stuff. I say this to my clients a lot, especially the more experienced ones. The mental break from not setting up events, not loading crazy heavy deadlifts, even the break about not putting your ollie shoes on and your knee sleeves on and your belt, just coming in the gym, just yourself, bit of chalk, straps, whatever you want, and just slinging weight. It just gives you such a mental deload as well as physical deload. So going forward for me for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be still training hard on the compound lifts and stuff, but a lot of my work is going to be centered around getting back to slinging big weights on my lats and chest and stuff, because like I say, it's been a good couple of years since I was a machine animal. I used to fucking rape all these machines, and they're fucking raping me now. Got to roll sleeves up for biceps, haven't you, Liam? First set of biceps, Liam, in about 18 months. I'm gonna have 20-inch biceps soon, guys. Fucking curl every other day. Go from doing no curls to every other day curls. Tendonitis city. Speaking about like slinging weight and that before, biceps for me is definitely a pump and squeeze light one. I know some people love doing fucking swingy hammers and shit, but I just feel forearm if I do that. Supinated, and even if you watch my hands, I actually offset my grip. So I'll take the grip further to my pinky finger so that more of the load is from my index side. so it actually pulls me into supination. It's also a really good habit to do if you're a strongman, that, because a lot of strongmen strengthen a neutral wrist position on things like log, and they rarely go into a supinated position. So over time, the joint starts to stabilize like this, and you can never give change to any cunt, and you can't get full supination. So it's good to just offset your grip a little bit. It doesn't take much time either, it's not hard. It's just this. So I'm offset, it's pulling me into more supination. Size of me, guys, fucking size on me. Some dick rubbers, these are called, Liam. Paddy would be proud of me, pumping these forearms up. So these are called ulnar deviations, guys. I really like them because they train the forearm in isolation here, but also they pull you into external rotation. It's really nice. So you've got ulnar deviation, which is this way, and radial deviation, which is that way. When I teach this to coaches, it's something they always struggle to remember. But I always think it's pretty easy because anything to do with your ulnar nerve is little finger focused. So the way you remember it is going this way towards your little finger is an ulnar deviation, and the radial is just the opposite. Ulnar nerve's an easy one to remember as well, because if you've ever seen the claw grip on squat where you take your little finger under the bar, that's to relax the extension through the ulnar nerve and the little finger, hence why it helps with elbow pain. So yeah, ulnar and radial deviations, but ulnar deviations are a good one for me because there's a muscle here called the flexor carpi ulnaris, FCM muscle. FCM, flexor carpi ulnaris, FCU muscle, not FCM muscle. We'll have to Google that one for reference, I can't remember it. But anyway, it atrophied when I injured my hand because my ulnar nerve was severed. So this is a really good one for me to do because it helps hypertrophy my atrophied fucking arm. Ooh, I love that movement, really nice. Probably went a bit too heavy then, but thought I was a freak and I'm not. So that was a cheeky little back bicep forearm session. Told you about my new goals where I'm going, and we're going to be more consistent with the YouTube. I wanted to get this one out here because getting the routine of posting them, I know it was the most exciting session, guys, but hopefully you learned something. Make sure you subscribe and check out all the videos if you're new to the channel. If you love strength and conditioning strongman, make sure you check out the channel because we're going to be spamming everything we can about S&C and the things you need to know for good strongman performance. I appreciate the support, and I'll see you in the next video.